This story is the perfect example of why men should never say the words, "I can fix that." It all started on a Saturday morning, a peaceful Saturday. Coffee in hand, no plans, no stress. The universe felt calm. And then my wife walked in. She said the 8 words that instantly ruin any man's day. "The sink is dripping. Can you take a look?" Take a look, not fix it, just look. Easy enough, right? I followed her to the kitchen, and yeah, it was dripping. Barely. One tiny drop every 4 seconds. Almost cute. But in my head, I heard dramatic music, because this was a challenge. I said the words I shouldn't have said. "Don't worry, honey, I've got this." She gave me that look. The look women give when they know disaster is coming, but also want to see how bad it gets. I grabbed my tools, which basically means 1 wrench and confidence. I crawled under the sink like a soldier entering enemy territory. Tight space, pipes everywhere, dust from the year 1994. I took a deep breath and turned 1 tiny bolt. Just 1. That's when the universe laughed. The entire pipe detached. Not slowly, not politely, it shot off like it was escaping prison. And suddenly, water blasted into my face with the raw power of an angry fire hydrant. My wife shouted from the living room, "Is everything okay?" And like every man with zero control over the situation, I responded, "Yes, totally fine." Meanwhile, I was basically scuba diving under the sink. Water everywhere, the cabinet flooded, my shirt soaked, my socks gone emotionally. I tried to close the valve. It refused. It was like, "No, I've had enough. Good luck, buddy." I reached for the second valve. It broke in my hand, just snapped off. At this point, the kitchen looked like the Titanic's final minutes. I crawled out from under the sink, drenched, exhausted, looking like someone who had just lost a fight with household plumbing. My wife stood there silently, just staring. Then she took a deep breath and asked the 7 words that humiliate every man. "Should we just call a professional?" I wanted to say yes. I wanted to say, "Please, for the love of God, yes." But a small part of my male pride whispered, "Tell her you can still fix it." So I said, "Let me try one more thing." She closed her eyes like she was praying for the insurance company. I crawled back under the sink. The water was still spraying like a wild garden hose. I reached behind the main pipe, hoping to tighten something, anything. And then I hit my head so hard on the metal shelf that I saw the afterlife for a moment. My wife walked in as I crawled out again, holding my head, covered in water, breathing like I'd just run a marathon. She didn't say a word. She didn't have to. Her silence said, "This man is no longer allowed near tools." The plumber arrived 20 minutes later. 6 minutes. That's all it took him. 6. He tightened 1 screw, smiled, and said, "There you go, good as new." My wife looked at him like he had just cured a major disease. Meanwhile, I stood behind them, looking like a wet raccoon. She paid him, closed the door, turned to me, and patted my shoulder gently. That pat said everything. And now I need to know something. Are you one of those men who actually knows how to fix things? Or do you, like me, start a small natural disaster, call a professional, and then pretend you helped?
Experience is the best teacher. Just painfully expensive, and the bill always comes later.